Hey, what's going on, everybody? Who do we got in here today? We got Rick. What's going on, Rick? Andy from Turlow's Garage is here. Robbie's here. What's happening, Robbie? Jeff Roper's here. Cool. What's going on, Jeff? Got your email? Killer gasser. Get her going, brother. Let's see. Richard's here. Richard Sumner's here. What's going on, Richard? Hey, there's my buddy Rick from Poor Possum Speed Shop. What's going on? Oh, Miss Jennifer. All right, all right. That's okay. Tell him to keep his eyes on the road. He's probably looking for my tail lights. All right. We got a lot of cool stuff to cover this week. I hope everybody had a good week. We had a fun week. We did what we could. The weather was up and down here. So, the work on the Nova is doing it, then we can't do it. So we got a couple jobs started on the 55. It's looking like this weekend I'm going to be working on the 55 because it's going to be really cold, wet, and rainy. All right. Who else do we got in here? Hey, Give Blood's here. What's going on? There's my buddy One. What's happening, brother? Forsaken Steel. Thanks for stopping by. Everybody check out Forsaken Steel. He does a live stream pretty cool a couple times. What was it, like Tuesdays? Was it Tuesdays, brother? So Terry Moat here. What's going on? Okay, there's my buddy Cody. What's happening? Grady, what's going on? Paul White, what's happening? Steve's here. Let me go up and make sure I didn't miss anybody. Everybody's coming in quick. Let's check it out. Junkers and Clunkers is here. What's happening, brother? LNC, what's going on, Al? I appreciate you stopping by. There's my buddy Tony. What's happening, Tony? Yo, Henry, what's going on, man? Hope things are good down there in the Big Easy, man. Cameron's here. What's happening? Big Job Ford. What's happening, brother? There's my buddy Trevor. What's going on, man? Country Boy made it. Cool. Outstanding. Great, man. All right, Kevin L., what's happening? I'm glad you're here, buddy. I got your mail. I'm going to open it up in just a minute once we get our hellos in. Let's see. Dopey, what's going on? How you doing, Dopey's Garage? Appreciate you. Is Frank's Garage here yet? He said he's going to come in here and tease me a little bit about the tractor. Oh, man. You guys are great. Robert's here. What's going on, Robert? Chris made it. There he is. There's Frank. Hey, man, you know what happened? I had to use the battery pack to start that thing up, man. And I was using it in the yard, and I leaned over to get the ball, and it cut off. And when it cut off really quick. And I'm like, man. So I got off of it, and the blade was engaged. And I went over and I grabbed the battery pack, and it wouldn't do nothing because the battery was engaged. But then I put my charger on it to test it, and it clicked off bad battery right away. So I figured, and it said 3 volts. So I'm like, so I just pushed it in the shop, and I ordered a battery. Well, a week went by, and blade was still engaged. I'm thinking, the seat, the sensor for the seat. So I disabled that, nothing. So I'm like, it's got to be the solenoid. I bought a solenoid. It's still in the bag upstairs. I didn't even open it, so that's got to go back. And Frank said, "Did you check the blade engagement?" I'm sitting there at work, and I'm like, I never did. So, hey, sometimes you got to learn stuff the hard way. All right, let's stop for a second. And while you guys chuckle at old BW, and let's see who else is here. Yo, Mark's Garage in Edgeville, West Virginia. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for coming in. All right, we got 167 people tonight. All right, man. While everybody's in here, here's my buddy Don's from Don's Hot Rod Garage. To all you new folks, I appreciate you coming in. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss what we got coming up. Thank you for coming in. Let's see who else we got in here. We got a good group in here. You'll find a lot of friends in there. There's my buddy Floyd. What's going on, Floyd? Appreciate you coming in, man. Thanks a lot, brother. We got some exciting stuff happening in BW's Garage, Right now, we just opened the Creator Spring. So if anybody likes right now we got our buddy Phil the Bucket. We got him on T-shirts and sweatshirts and pint glasses over there, and we just started that up. So if you're looking for a way to support the channel, stop over. There's a link in the description. We also have a Amazon that we just started that you guys might want to check out. We got an creator influencer on Amazon now. I've done 2 reviews. One for the air chisel, and I think the other one was for the battery charger that I got. All right, enough of that. Let's see what else we got. Shaky made it. What's going on, Shaky? Thanks for coming in, brother. Let's see what we got here. Steve's in here. Outstanding. I'll check it out, Grady. Race, honey, try to remember that. Race you ride. I'll check it out as soon as the live's over, Grady. Absolutely, brother. Another thing I wanted to bring up while we're here. There's Andy's doghouse. What's going on? If any of you guys get a minute after we're done with our live, I want you to head over and check out Turlo's Garage. I want you to check out the video he put out last week. Really cool. He did a rally race with both of his daughters. Outstanding video, outstanding quality. Check it out, man. All right. Let's see what else we got going on here. Rusty Iron Projects made it in. What's going on, brother? So I figured real quick, this is going to be one of the things in the sticker giveaway. It's our new little fill fill the bucket. So I thought, hey man, a lot of you guys have been coming in. You probably already won all the stickers. So I needed to come up with a new sticker to have to share with everybody, and that's what we come up with. So make sure you stick around for the sticker giveaway. Let's see what else is going on in here. Oh, I wanted to show you the emblem I put up today, made in a 3D printer. It came out pretty good with the paint. I noticed I should have brought the I don't know if you guys can see that, but I love it, man. It's like the Chevy emblem with our logo, sad news on it. I figure it's going to go in the speaker box on the passenger side dash. I wanted to see about putting maybe a red line the whole way around the outskirts of the words in this, something to just make it pop. I noticed I should have brought the lid down. I took a black spray paint lid that was super smooth and I painted that. That looks like mirror chrome. So I think if I was to sand that and sand it and just get it to like 1,000 grit, I think maybe I could bring that one up too. But I don't want to mess with it too much until I talk to the guy and see if I can get him to make me a couple more. Then we can experiment a little bit because I think I'd like to have one on the hood and on the trunk of the car. Kind of set us apart from everybody else with the regular Chevy stuff. We are sad news, and we're going to spread it when that car is done. They can look at that while we hand them the condolence card because they just lost a race at the track. Sorry about your recent loss. Have a sip. All right, let's see. Did we get any new people in to say hello? Let's see what's going on. Caveman made it. What's going on, Dennis? Thanks for coming in, brother. I appreciate you, man. Gordon Walker. How you doing, brother? Cool. All right, who else we got in here? There's my boy Howie Mook made it. Davis Castillo, hello from West Texas. What's going on, brother? Thanks for coming in. I got family in Texas. Torp made it. What's going on? Don't worry, you made it, buddy. I appreciate it. I got family in the Dallas Fort Worth area, brother. Let's see what else we got going on here. Hey, there's my buddy. There's Gorney. What's happening, bud? Thanks for coming in. A little bit, Robbie. A little bit. I messed around. I finished the 3 sides of the floor pan that I did, so they're all welded in. But you know what? It already started flash rusting. That windshield is definitely leaking. All right, so I think I put the cover back on for now, but I think I'm going to get a hold of that guy Steve, and instead of cashing in my favor to put the back glass in, I'll have to pay to have him help me do that. I'll cash in my favor to pull the windshield on the Nova. But I want to dig around in that mud puddle first because I mean, I'm telling you, it has something to do with that. I think there's going to be some metal work that needs done there before anything else, but we'll figure it out one thing at a time. I think I might want to put a piece of plastic. I'm going to take some of that masking plastic and put it over the dash because that does have a new dash pad, and I'm going to clean it. I don't want it to get ruined because it got a small leak on the windshield. Something we can get sealed up pretty good, pretty easily, you know. Or the glass guy coming over. It needs a new windshield anyway. It has a couple chips in it, so we'll get it handled. What else we got in here? What's going on? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I got David. I got family in Granbury, and I got family in Arlington, and my other stepbrother just moved, and the name of the town slips me, but it's in the Fort Worth, Dallas Fort Worth area. Uh, all right, so real quick, I wanted to open up a letter I got from Kevin. Kevin L, one of our faithful viewers, comes in every week. So let's open up and see what we got from Kevin. I love getting mail. You guys are awesome. All right, so let's take a look at the letter here. Kevin, Kevin, man, wow, thanks, buddy. Kevin just gave us $150. Kevin, thank you very much. I'm grateful. We'll use this towards the vinyl on the front seat of the Nova. I'll order it up tomorrow. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate you. Let's see what he has to say. Hello. Hey, Brian and Kim. Thank you all again for Friday nights. They're awesome. Just wanted to give a little something to help with the tins on the Nova. Thank you for the friendship and all the hard work. Much appreciated, your friend Kevin. You are my friend, Kevin. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me, man. Thank you very much. And if you would rather I spend it on the tins, I will. But Kim and I were looking, and I think we're going to make an attempt at doing the seats ourselves. We have to get some hog rings and hog ring pliers and take a go at it. Thank you very much. Yo, there's my boy Sam. What's going on, Sam? It wasn't bad, buddy. I had fun. I had fun. It was a fun week. We got some stuff done. Now back to what we were doing on the Nova floor, right? So I welded in the three sides. It flash rusted. So I wire brushed it and just shot some whatever paint I had laying around just to kind of protect it for now. The fourth side that you would think would be the easiest is going to be the most difficult. Not because it's hard to weld, because of where it's at. The bottom inside fold down lip, I already have the holes drilled, but I can't get in under there between the frame rail and ground. So, and it's on that ramp. So, but I do have good chalk. So I'm going to jack it up and I'm going to put stands under there, and I'm going to have to shimmy under there and weld it to the inner rocker. It's not hard. It's just where it's at. It's going to be a little bit of a. I have to jack the car up. So I might wait until I do the back pan and do that side together, then let the car back down and go do the passenger side, and then I'll bring it back up again. I think that's what I'm going to do. Wow, thank you very much, Jason. I really appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. God bless, man. Thank you very much. Huge, man. Huge. Thank you. Oh, Alex, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Check out the numbers, man. We're doing pretty good. We got 300 people in here tonight. We're growing steady. We're growing steady, guys. All right. God bless, Kevin. I appreciate it, man. You know you're my buddy with or without. You know that. I tell you what, I'd buy one. I'd buy another one in a second, Dave. And I'll tell you, I'm everybody's like, when's a 55 going to be done? When's a 55 going to be done? I don't know. I know that I could actually have it running and probably streetable if I took a 2-week vacation, but I don't want to just rush through and throw it on the street. I want it a certain way. And I'm enjoying what I'm doing. A lot of people like cruising. A lot of people like showing. I like doing shop stuff and sharing it with you guys. That's what I do. That's what I enjoy, you know? Right? So we're going to keep going with that. All right, let's see what we got. We got the Kim and I have a swap meet coming up. I'm getting excited about. First one I've been to in over 2 years. Maple Grove over there at the Dragway. They're going to have one on the 4th, excuse me, the 2nd of April. The 2nd of April. That Saturday. It's $5 to get in. If you're a seller, it's $35 for a space. There's no need to reserve. First come, first serve for the area. There's plenty of room for everybody. As a matter of fact, that was the last swap meet I was at. They were actually having nostalgic drag race and pro stocks, and I went over to watch my buddy Mikey Allen race. If you go back in my videos, it's the Firebird that's doing a wheel stand. That's my boy Mikey did that, and that was the last time I was over there, and they had a little swap meet slash car show over there, and that's where I got a set of brand new lenses for my uh, running lights up front, and that's all they had for 55 stuff at the time. But now we got to look for Nova and 55 stuff. I did tell you guys last week we called that sheet metal guy that my son found. He's got all this stuff listed on Craigslist, and I'm talking to him on the phone. No, I don't have anything. I don't know when I can get it. Nobody has anything. Man, I looked online. There's stuff everywhere. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to deal with that guy or not. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and get the stuff brought in. I told Kim that we'll get that. We're going to put full quarters on, and I got to do a second walk around with you guys after we get the floor done to show you the butchery of the quarter that's hanging on the driver's side. Now that's just part of it. On the passenger side, and maybe somebody can explain it to me. There's a sticker. This was a panel, but it was put inside the car, and I'm pretty sure there's a thick amount of plastic that's gonna be on the passenger side. We're not even going to deal with it. We're just going to put new quarters on, and I'm going to order those and the trunk pan when I start on the crossover piece. That I'm using up all the material we currently have and stockpiling overtimes. And now Kevin's donation is going to help a lot. So, yo, Dan, they're all quick projects, Dan. They're fun, but it isn't going to be bad to hang. The quarter, you know what? The quarters are going to be a breeze compared to the floor. Floors are just, well, it's a quick project. They're all quick projects. It runs and drives. I can move it around. My buddy's coming over tomorrow. My buddy Kevin's coming over tomorrow. We're going to scope out the brake lines on the 55. I'll bring you in for that. I'm going to hit him up about coming down to shop once in a while because I noticed that a lot of people want to look at some of the new cars that are out there, and they got a big shop down there, man. They're bringing cars in and out and in and out. And I'm like, man, if you guys ain't going to make YouTube videos, I might have to see if they'll let me come down there and make a couple with my GoPro. So we'll see what happens there. No promises, but I'm going to ask. I'm not shy. Brian's here. What's going on, Brian? Thanks for coming in, dude. I appreciate it, man. Very much. Thank you for stopping by. Shopcat, what's going on? Outstanding. Everybody's here tonight. Pirates Cove, Josh is here. What's happening, Josh? Thanks for coming in, man. Outstanding. Randy Ryan made it. Cool. I did not get your mail yet, Randy. I did not, but did you get your stickers from me? Once again, for anybody that's just coming in, you can always go and look in our about section of the video, the description of the video. We got a lot of new sites you could visit. If you want to support the channel, we got the Teesprings, we got the Amazon influencer page in there. So take a look when you got time. Don't leave us just yet. Don't forget to hit the like button, the share button, subscribe, with all that stuff. All right, what else we got in here? We have a time change coming up, and that screws me up to no end. Whether it's spring ahead or fall back, it doesn't matter. I hate time changes. It messes me up. It messes up my dogs. It just ruins everything for about a month. So That's coming up. We got to get that over with. Andy, thank you very much. I appreciate that, man. I'll buy a gallon of gas. I'll put it in the bucket, man. It'll go right in the bucket. Phil says thank you. All right, man. Anybody that just got in here, I got to show this again, man. I absolutely love this thing. My guy made it for me. Has a one of those 3D printers. It's killer. I'm trying to get it to look like chrome. It looks more silver right now. That mirror paint that I bought, it does work, but this is too rough. That's 100% what it is. Like I was telling you guys earlier, I should have brought the lid in. I had a black lid and I painted it with it. It looks like a piece of chrome. And it's actually for glass. You paint it on the glass and it turns the glass into a mirror. And I said, well, maybe that'll work. But I think that I would have to sand that and with like 1,000 grit and get it really, really smooth. And then it might come up. But I think I'm just going to leave it. I kind of like it just the way it is. And I think I'm going to try to pinstripe an outline the whole way around it. I don't know if I want to do the pinstripe in black or red. But tell me that ain't killer. I'm gonna press my luck. I'm gonna say, could you make me a couple more? I gotta have it on the outside of the car now. I just gotta. My buddy drew that, man. My buddy from high school drew that, and that guy was able to make a file. How about that, man? It is, Robbie. It is. Ugh. Don't depress me about the gas. Just don't just close your eyes. I think I saw that, David, and I was thinking about it. I got something dinging over there. If somebody's talking to me on there, I'll get to you. Kim said just leave it column shift, Gorney. Probably just leave it up on the column for now. It's a fun little car. I will tell you this: there's no neutral safety switch. It'll start and drive. It'll start and reverse. It'll just. So I got to get that. I got to get that lined out and straightened out. And it needs it's just too loose. The linkage on it's too loose. So I'm gonna have to get that straightened out too. Now, my buddy Bart yelled at me at work about the floor pan job. He said, "Why didn't you change the manifold bolts when they were right in front of your face?" He's right. I should have, but I got a fire wrench now, man. My buddy Jamie gave me a fire wrench set, so I'll just. But it doesn't need exhaust right now anyway. We're not diving into any of that stuff. We're going to straighten out the sheet metal. We're just going to use what we have and order a couple more things. Oh man, that's awesome, Chris. Chris, thank you, dude. You have to email me a picture of your 71, dude. I took my driving test in a 3 on the tree, Jason. I think it was a 79 short box van, 351 Cleveland, 3 on the tree. It was a tough little van, man. Yeah, they're fun. I agree with you, Steve. They are fun. First, second, third, reverse. I hadn't drove one in a year, and I know in years. I know I could jump right in and drive it. Everybody goes floor shift. This. Nothing wrong with a column shift. Especially Kim's just going to bop around in it. It's a nice little hot rod. I'm going to have to put like an air system in it at some point. I'm going to have to make it a comfortable car. It's going to have to get power brakes put on it. It's going to have a power steering put in. I was looking, there's one thing I want to change, and I'm not doing it until I get the windshield fixed, but I'm going to save up. I want to get a new steering wheel for that. The one exactly the one that's on Dan's 71 Nova, the exact same one with the center. I love that steering wheel. And this one has some kind of Camaro looking crap. It doesn't even have the center for it. So I want the original one, and they're like brand new. They're like $324. So I'm hoping I find one cheap on a swap meet or something. I'm going to keep my eyes open. So if you guys see one at a swap meet, let me know. Go ahead, Henry. Have one. Have a sip. Take two. So a bunch of odd jobs I want to get done in the shop this weekend. I want to put I want to see if I can put those poly bushings in. I'm probably going to have to. I might have to wait on that. We'll see. My buddy Kevin's coming over. We're going to look at the brakes. I don't think we're going to do anything with them, but we're going to look at them, make sure I have everything in the shop. If I have to order anything, I'll get it ordered in, because we are going to move the brake lines to the outside of the frame, like I told you in the last video. I want to get that control valve put on that uh, heater core before I forget how it goes together or lose the screws. I want to get that all put back together. I'm not going to install that yet, not until we wrap the line to floor. We're very close to doing that too. I got a couple more things I want to get done, but we're getting close. Every time I think I'm close, I figure out something else I got to do. I got to build that sheet metal to separate the cab. But that's just a day. That's just sitting out there and making a template. Then I just want to figure out where I want to put my little. I got one of those little bead rollers. I think it's only like an 8 or 10 inch, but you can go far enough in on each side. And I just got, I'll draw something up pretty cool. It's going to get covered up anyway, but I want it to look cool before it gets covered up, because once I put the steel in there, I'm going to put a piece of lawn over it, because Kim and I got that vinyl to put in there. So a lot of fun little projects coming up. What's we got going on here? What else is everybody else talking about in here? All right, Camaro chick stopped by, and I didn't get a chance to see and say hi because I was too busy gabbing. So tell her hi, Cody. All right, who else we got going on? All right, let's see here. Yo, there's my buddy. There's Chaz. Chaz, I got your note, man. God bless you and your family. Okay. Let's see. Thanks, buddy. Sometimes I'm a little slow. I'm a little punchy sometimes. All right. Let me get this set up. This is going to be fun tonight because, like everybody that's already won, they already got repeats of the same stickers. So we're getting ready for our sticker giveaway. Let me get it set up here. Like I say, we got a big number in here tonight, so we're just going to do a random number. All right. Ooh. Let's see here. All right, guys. For our first sticker giveaway, we're going to give away the new Phil sticker, Phil the Bucket sticker, and this BW Garage die cutout that peels off clear. All right. So there's a pair of stickers. That's what I got this week. All right. So the first person that guesses the correct number from the number generator between the 1 and 30 will win this prize. Go. Oh, there it is right off the bat. Rick from Poor Possum Speed Shop. Rick from Poor Possum Speed Shop. Just to show you guys, Rick guessed the number 1. All right. Rick guessed the number 1. You know what, Rick? I got some stuff to send out this week. I'm going to send you that piece of stainless too. I keep forgetting. So Rick won the first set of stickers. But don't be discouraged, guys. Excuse me. I don't want to unplug us. That would have been a catastrophe. Sorry, everybody. All right, let's see. For our second prize, again, we have another fill the bucket, and this time we have the round BW garage that peels white. All right, so we have those two stickers to give away this time. Let me generate a number. All right, let me send it up to Kim so that she helps me check. And it's going to be the same thing, guys. We're going to guess a number between 1 and 30. 1 and 30. Go. Mr. Be Real. Mr. Be Real. Right off the bat. Grady. Grady won. Let me bring it up to show everybody. Wow, you guys got it quick tonight, man. Check it out. Number 24. Grady, Mr. Be Real. All right. So we got Rick from Poor Possum Speed Shop and Grady. I'll get these guys. Guys, I already have your addresses, so I'll get these in the mail to you, man. Congratulations. The first two winners of Phil D. Bucket. Miss Jennifer won. Oh, Miss Jennifer won. I'm sorry. So I'll address the mail to Miss Jennifer, not Rick. Rick, these are not your stickers. They belong to Miss Jennifer, and she'll decide whether she wants to share them with you or not. But I still might send you something in the mail, buddy. All right. Oh, I always love doing that. That's like my favorite part of the night, man. Share the love. Everybody have a sip. And all you newcomers that come in, you see our buddy fill the bucket, take a sip, man. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the show. Have a good time. Participate. Talk. Tell us about yourself. Are you working on any cool projects? Doesn't have to be a car project. What do you got going on? And if you can't stay long, just don't forget, hit that like button. Help us out. Hit the subscribe button. Might have fun. Stop back. All right. Oh, car and garage. What's going on? How you doing, man? Like seeing new faces coming in. I'm doing well, and I hope you are too. All right. There you go, Chaz. Have another. It gets in that light Andy gave me, and you can't see it, but you can see me better with it. That's what I'm. The floors, man. That's one thing I do not enjoy. If I had not had those floor pans for that Nova already, I wouldn't have sectioned them, and I'd have just bought one. I'd have just put a framework in there and put a whole floor in, and be done with it. But we have floor sections. They were free, so we're putting them in. And the tunnel in the center is in very nice shape. Very nice shape. The one thing I didn't like is along the inner rocker side. There's like right when it goes to the toe board up, there's like an opening like this. I got to make like a little piece and put it in there. And it was just the new pan didn't have nothing there. I'm not just going to fill it with goop. I'm going to put a little piece of metal there. I was looking though, that inner structure piece is still intact on the passenger side. So I'm happy about that. I don't have to make nothing. I don't think I have to make anything there. Excuse me. What else we got going on in here? Mm. One more time, I'd like to remind everybody when we're done, if you got a minute, shoot over to Turlo's and check out his video he put up from last week. It's a rally race that he did with his daughters. Great video, a lot of fun to watch. So I just wanted to remind everybody one more time. All right. I appreciate it. Let's see what we got now. Kim made me a note because I always want to talk about certain stuff during the week. And we talk about, well, we could talk about this, and don't forget to tell them that. And I forget everything every single time. You know, I'll be the first to admit I'm a Joe Rockhead. So Kim actually helped me out and made me a little sheet to help, a cheat sheet. And I'm just going through it and making sure that we talked about most things that we were supposed to talk about. And it looks like we hit on most of the stuff. Let me check your email, Frank. Hang on a second. Oh, yes, yes, I did. No, 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 I did get your email, but yeah, it's in the mail. Check's in the mail, Frank. I'll send Frank. I'll make sure you actually bested me on a good time with a brand new sticker, so you're going to get a fill to bucket too. Don't worry, I'm going to treat you nice. You help me out. You saved me from taking apart my tractor any further because I probably would have pulled the solenoid before I. I'm not kidding. I bought it. I was going to change it. And I could have checked it. To check a solenoid, you put the key in the on position, and as long as you got 12 volts going out, it's good. But I didn't have my checker. It's down that house in Ridley that I was doing. Both of them. I have two. And don't ask me why both my meters are down there, but they're both. So I didn't have anything to test it with in the house. I'm like, it's got to be bad. Just buy one. It's $18. It's, it's only money, but now I got to take it back because it's $18. Oh man. Yes, he is a good dude. Yes, he is. He's another Canuck. He's up there in Canada. All right, Frank, that'll be cool. Yeah, I'll slap one on there. I actually have little BW garage little mailers return address things. I got so many Canadian buddies in here. I have to keep a book of world stamps up there along with my regular stamps. I think I got I'm gonna think of got a few more things to send up too. Oh, that's right. You can always make more. You're absolutely right, Chaz. Yo, Desert Rats here. What's going on, Mike? Thanks for coming in, dude. I appreciate it. Mike Mays made it. Outstanding. Everybody's coming in now, man. Mm. For all you guys just coming in, have a sip. Mike, I don't know if you saw my new short yet, but check this out. My buddy made me this with a 3D printer. Sad news with the Chevy emblem. My buddy from high school, that drawing he did with the car, this is the bottom of it. I don't know if you saw that yet, but yeah, actually got a custom emblem for the 55. I'm going to try to get a couple more made up. We'll see what happens. Dan, I think tomorrow whenever I got to clean it off, but I was looking, I saw your little short the other day. You had all the, the tools on your fender and a little bit on your firewall. And I was going to put one of my shorts. I'll raise you a hood bench. You should see the whole hood of the 55 when I was doing the work on the Nova. Everything I just it's 5 steps away. I just kept setting everything. I was going to raise you a hood bench. Oh, what we got going on here? What could I sell, Robbie? The stickers? What do let me see. Oh, the paddles. I asked Kim. We were at what was the store we were at where they had these? I was going to get her to do a couple more of them, but I just didn't grab them. Oh, the emblem. Yeah, maybe. But I was looking. Kim told me I'm not. As soon as the guy made it for me, I'm like, well, I have to have a 3D printer now. And she's like, no, you're not getting. So not right now. No, it wasn't all. Well, I bet you they're there, Henry, but that wasn't where we were at. Hobby Lobby. That's where we were. We were at Hobby Lobby, and they had a bunch of them. They had the Easter Bunny on them. They come with them little ball on there that are stapled on there. You remember the game you were a kid? You used to hit the ball. Well, Kim took the ball off and painted me my little buddy filled a bucket on there. Thanks, Rob. Yeah, dude, I love it, man. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't when he showed it to me. Kim's like, well, maybe you should have just left it black, but nah, nah. I think I like this, and I think I think I want to get it pinstriped around the outside. I don't know if I want to get it pinstriped in red or if I want to get it pinstriped back to black. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it, but it'll really make it pop when it's on that speaker box on the passenger side of the dash. Right there will fill the bucket. That car's going to round out nice. It's like I've put it together and taken it apart about 10 times. So when it's all finally back together for the last time, hopefully everything's right. Jim Grady. Thanks for coming in, man. Yeah, it's something, man. Just wanted to kind of because the speaker box has got like a chrome, so it's like and then that's like a silvery chrome, and I think just something to just kind of that's what I'm thinking anyway, man. Hey, Chris, thanks, man. I agree. Let's smash it. Let's get it going, fellas. I appreciate it, man. Red. Lonnie says red. Maybe we'll put a poll up. What do you think on the community page? We'll run a poll for a week. We'll talk about it. You know what I mean? There's no rushes here. We want it to be just so, and everybody gets a say. Yo, what's going on, Phil? What's happening, brother? Thanks for coming in, man. I hope you just about got that 56 put back together over there. I saw that picture last week of that engine bay. Ooh, Turlo says yellow. Hugger Ranch. Ultra thin red line. See, that's what I was thinking too. And it is too. You see, actually, Grady, if you really look close, I'm going to bring it back up one more time. The machine has these up and downs, but then on the perimeter, it's slightly raised on the whole perimeter, if you guys can see that. And it's like it's where the machine actually, you know, the head went around and it made it, and then it went back and forth filling it in. So I think that, maybe a red line or a black line the whole way around that would really, really make it pop. I painted it, right? I painted because I noticed it was like when I showed Kim, she come out and was checking it out. I showed her that cap. I should have brought that. I should have brought that cap so I could show you guys the black spray paint cap. I painted it first to see how it would react to plastic because, like I said, that was actually for glass, and it looks just like chrome. So I'm like, okay, well, we sprayed it on that. That's kind of rough, so it comes out. It's more silvery than it is chrome. And so Kim's like, well, what if you painted it white first? So after I painted it on that short, repainted it white. And I gobbed it on there, man. You might have thought Dan from DD Speed Shop was painting it. I was like trying to fill in all the crevices and stuff with paint. I didn't think it was going to dry, but it absorbed it. It sucked it right in. That's a nylon carbon fiber. It's made out of nylon carbon fiber. So it's just like it sucked it in. All right. Oh, hon, it's on the bench. It's on your bench. It's on your bench. Be careful you don't trip. There's stuff all over the floor out there, hon. Let's see who else we got in here. What's going on? Dopey's Garage. What's happening, man? And Dopey says red. All right. Well, we're gonna do a poll on the community page. So I want everybody to participate, and whatever the winning vote is, that's what we'll do. Because I think it'll look great in red, and I also think it'll look great in black. And the pinstriping paint will really set it off. So we'll have a vote on it. All right. Let's see what else we got going on here. There are a lot of good channels out there. That's smart thinking. And epoxy. I have that roll-on epoxy out there. But that was the idea, Forsaken Steel. That was the idea with the white paint, to like gob it on there, put it on there, and just let it sit, and hopefully it would level itself out. But I was shocked. I come back like 2 hours later, and all the little machine lines were back in it. They disappeared. I had it on there. You wouldn't believe I had it on there super thick. They went away. Like I said, if I had a wet sanded that first, I bet you it'd come up better. I'll bet you. All right. Phil was asking, do I have 55 trim? My car, Phil, is a 210. I'm not dressing it in. I'm not putting trim on the outside of the car. Um, It's kind of weird. I'm dressing the outside like a 150 plain Jane, and the inside, the dash is actually Bel Air. But I'm not putting it Bel Air. Oh, excuse me. Hold on a second. So the the dash, it has the Bel Air trim, but I'm not going to put the Bel Air logo in its place. It's going to have sad news. But yeah, it kind of made the decision for me, Phil. Whenever I changed the quarters, the new quarters didn't come with the holes in there, and I didn't feel like laying it out. I didn't feel like hunting the stuff down. I didn't feel like the expense. It's a gasser, so no outside trim. Okay, so Kim ran out to the shop. This spray can, as you can see, the inside of it's black, but it's smooth. That's what that glass spray paint did. Now, it could use another coat, but that looks like a piece of chrome. In person, it looks like chrome. I was shocked. So that was for that's glass and mirror paint. All right, not the actual. I know they have chrome paint, and somebody had mentioned the two-part paint, but I was figured I always wanted to try that glass paint, so I bought a little 6-ounce can of it, and that's what it did to the smooth. So I feel like if I had taken the time and sand that, so that's why I said I might have see if the guy pressed my luck and ask him to make me a couple more and maybe take one and get it down to like 12, 1500 grit even, and I think that would be the finish. I think. I'm no expert by no means. Remember, I'm the guy that forgot to disengage the blades on his tractor, right, Frank? If you can't laugh at yourself, you can't laugh at anybody else. Remember that. Take a sip. We did pretty good tonight, guys. We had almost 300 people in here at one time, man. We got 208 thumbs ups. Outstanding, man. Our friendship tree's growing too. We got a lot of new people participating in here. It's absolutely outstanding, man. I love growing the community. My wife does the pinstriping, Jim Grady. I'm trying to catch up on. I get the gabbing, and believe me, if I ever miss a comment from you, anybody, I always go back and read them later. Usually takes about 24 hours for the live chat to reappear. For whatever reason, I have to go in there and change it, and then it comes up like 24 hours later. But my wife does the pinstriping. As far as pinstriping goes, like Kim. I don't know if you've seen, but if you go back and look at some of my content, Kim's already filled a bucket, and on a part of the car, she's got it on our glove box door on the dash, and he really pops on there. I think it's like 2 or 3 videos ago. Go check it out. She does outstanding. We're gonna put him. We're gonna put him on the outside of the car, probably by the back tire. He's gonna be tapping the water. So it's like we'll start laying out the car pretty soon, with where we're gonna put everything's gonna be hand painted on there. It's gonna be just like it was out of the 60s. We got the one shot with kit, we got one shot pinstriping paint, and we're gonna make all our graphics with that on the car. We're going to paint the car in hot rod black. We already did the windows, the dash, and the door jambs. I've already scratched the door jambs in a couple places, but it's a gasser. It's going to be it's going to be a really nice car, but it's not going to be perfect. All right. Okay. Kim's going to go get the can, give blood. Just give her a second. It's I'll put it on my list too for anybody else that don't wants to see it in a little bit. What I'll do, actually bought it off of Amazon, and I'll go in and I'll add it to one of my lists. So I want you guys all to go over and check out my Amazon when you get an opportunity. All right. I just signed up for the influencer program, so I review products, and I also have a list of things I buy that I put on there if people want to look at and say, well, where'd you get that? Just like Give Blood wants to know about this paint. You paint that on any glass. Like it's great for like vases or like if you take a frame, a framed picture, the glass on there, you paint it, it turns it into a mirror. It's really cool. It's so I just figured let me try that. And like I said, look at that. I mean, this was black and it needs another coat. And believe me, I just sat there and I didn't like try to make it, a great job, but I just wanted to see how it reacted to plastic before I painted it on that. And my emblem's not plastic. It's nylon carbon fiber, but I still wanted to play with it, and it does a good job. So she's getting the can right now. And when she gets it, I'll show it to you. All right, sounds like she's at the step. Hang on a second. That's good. All right. Here it is right here. Give Blood. Rust-Oleum mirror effect. And you can see what it's right there. It's for glass. But it does adhere to other stuff. So, but I always found and this is just a little 6-ounce can, and it actually ran I think it was $11. It was a little expensive. I could have probably found it somewhere eventually, maybe a hobby shop or something. But like I've been like the Lowe's and the Home Depot, they got the big can and it's the chrome in a can, and it's not as nice as this stuff. All right, it's called Mirror Effect by Rust-Oleum. There you go. Phoebe, thanks for coming in. She votes red. I think that's what that means. All right. I haven't tried it yet, Tony. I'll try it tomorrow, but I believe it should. It worked great on on the plastic lid, and it adheres too. So we'll see. Is that what that was, huh? A spammer? Okay, Phoebe's a spam. We'll have to get rid of Phoebe. Let me go up there and we'll go in there. All right, cool. My man. Thank you, Andy. Andy already took care of it. You guys with the wrenches, man, got to look out for me. You got to keep your eyes peeled. Let's see here. We haven't added a wrench in a while. Let's add a wrench. There we go. Robbie, we just added a wrench to your name. Next time you come in, you'll have a little wrench beside your name. You see a spammer or somebody that types something profane, delete it. Because I'm over here going, blah, 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 and I need all you guys looking out for me. You know what I mean? Hey, maybe we'll see. Like I said, it's cool stuff. Um, it's just like any other paint though. It's like it's made for glass, right? Okay, so it is made for glass. But I think to use it on smooth when you're using it on smooth surfaces like this, I mean, how hard would it be to scratch off? You see me scratching at it, and it's not scratching off. But if I sat there and I got a little bit on my finger, but this stuff isn't even set up for 4 hours yet. So, you know, it's something to play with. But I know it would certainly be good enough for inside the car. But I'm going to try it on the outside of the car too. It's got a tail light guarantee. It's got a tail light guarantee. But I will try it on some metal tomorrow, Tony. We'll see how it goes. Maybe that'll be tomorrow's short. I'm gonna try to doing more shorts. I'm gonna try to do more content. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do some new stuff too. We'll see what happens. All right, Gorney. I appreciate you coming in here, man. Thanks a lot for stopping by and saying hello, dude. As always, man. Take care, brother. Good people. Gorney is good people, man. Bus coin. Nah, my son come over, Andy, and he had those filters or whatever. I played around for a thing. I'm not I'm not doing that stuff. That was a one time for fun thing, man. But you can have a drink though. Yes, we got to keep our eyes peeled for those spammers. We can't have them coming in here ruining our day. That's why all you blue wrenches, look out. Robbie, did you notice you got a wrench beside your name? You have superpowers in BW's live garage now. If somebody says something obscene, you can just scratch it right off of there. Take a sip. That's right, buddy. They said we could. I think it's going to be further north, Mark, but there's a possibility we could. We could get a little bit. Kim said upwards of 6 inches. It was 55 degrees today. It's crazy. Next Friday, it's supposed to go up. Hold on a minute. Oh, yeah. Did one is one of the more observant viewers I got, but I'm a little disappointed in you tonight, one. You never noticed that we replaced the horseshoe of Man of War and put it over there. And we got this from that Hobby Lobby because we thought it would make a nice backdrop. And you usually notice that kind of stuff. Look at that. You missed it, buddy. But yeah, there's the picture. Terry noticed it. I know Terry noticed it. Where you at now, All Car Garage? All Car and Garage. Excuse me, I said that wrong. Absolutely. Terry did mention it. The A bench? What do you mean, Tony? I'm lost. The bench, the little bench, all my stuff sitting on. Take it easy, Trevor. Man, have a good week, brother. Thank you for coming in and participating, man. I appreciate you, buddy. Oh yeah, them are monitors, bud. Every once in a while, we had one. All right, Mike. Thank you for participating, man. I appreciate the kind words, man, and I hope you come back and join us next week, man, or whenever you can. I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. All right, guys. Well, we're down to our last minute, and we're going to use it to say our hellos and our goodbyes. I had a blast talking to everybody tonight. Great show. Great. Everybody was upbeat. Floyd, you have a great night, brother. Turlo, have a great night. Remember, guys, stop over and check out my buddy Turlo Garage and check out that last video he just made, the rally race with his daughters. Outstanding video. It's a great video. You'll enjoy watching it. I promise. I wouldn't steer you wrong. Randy Ryan, I appreciate you coming by. Torp, as always. There's my buddy Chaz. Chaz, I always appreciate you, buddy. Grady, thanks for coming in, buddy. I'm going to go try to find your Race Your Ride. I'm going to go look, buddy. Race Your Ride. Honey, write that down. I'm going to find it and I'll watch it. Jim Grady, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you a lot. Tony, as always. Dopey's Garage, Lonnie, Chris, Robbie, Kevin L., thank you again for the gift, man. I greatly appreciate you, buddy. Frank's Garage, I had a good time talking with you. I'll be sure to get you those stickers, man. I appreciate you helping me out of the hole there. Richard Sumner, thank you, brother. Montana Garage, thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it, Brad. All right, Miss Jennifer, those are your stickers. You decide if you want to share them with Rick, okay? Shaky, take it easy. Becky Robertson, hello and goodbye. Thanks for coming in. All right. Till next, listen, everybody. I had a great time as always, and I hope and can't wait to talk to you already next week. So until then, take care, everybody.